to my YouTube channel. I know I haven't done a point pickup video lately. To be honest, I have been blocked from my point pickup account. It happened exactly a week ago that I got blocked. I've tried everything to get my account unblocked. That's kind of why I wanted to make this video, because there were some questions and concerns in the comments of some of my old videos about point pickup, and I just wanted to address them, but I also wanted to address about being blocked. So I have been blocked for exactly a week today. The first day that I got blocked, I woke up and I was just getting ready for my regular work day. I went onto my account and it kicked me out and it said, "You have been logged on to another device." And I was like, oh, that's weird. So, you know, I just logged back in, and then it immediately said, "Your account is blocked." I didn't get like an email, nothing to let me know that like my account was blocked. So I was like, okay, well that's weird. So I went onto the chat. And if you know anything about the chat takes forever, especially now recently. It takes like probably 30 to 45 minutes to get anybody to talk to you. So I finally got someone to talk to me, and they basically said that they would pass my concerns on to this account that will help me. So they gave me the email that I can write to them and ask them about being unblocked. And then I got an email from, I guess when they directed my chat to them, it said that the response will come within 24 to 72 hours. And this was on a Friday. So I was like, okay. So I didn't really think of anything when Saturday and Sunday came around, just because I was like, well, maybe they do business hours. I wasn't really sure how they do their days. So I was really counting on like maybe Wednesday or Thursday, the latest, that I would get an email or any type of update about my account. So of course, Saturday and Sunday come around. I didn't get anything. I wasn't really thinking I was going to. Then Monday came around. Nothing happened. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, still nothing. So within those days, I also did resend my email. I think like once to, I think when you go onto the website, you can contact them and it lets you put in like your email, your concern. So I did try that as well, just so I had multiple emails coming from different ways, just to see how long it would take. So Thursday comes around, I don't hear anything. So I go onto the chat again, and I asked them like, hey, I was on here earlier. I have sent an email to the account people that I'm supposed to. I still haven't gotten a response. The 24 to 72 hours that they told me that they would get back to me, I still haven't gotten any update on that. And I'm just wondering like what's going on. I would like to know, because this is almost a week of no pay. I don't have anything coming through. So they got back to me and she said, it looks like your account is on a 1-week ban. If nothing happens the morning of that day, which would be today, which is Friday, get back with me and I will help you out. So today I woke up, logged into my account, still said my account was banned. So I immediately go to the chat. I get with somebody and I tell them the same thing again, because of course you get different people every time. And they tell me, okay, yeah, I'll direct your concern. And I go, wait, please, if you're going to send an email, I've already done that. I'm just wondering if there is someone that I can talk to, or someone you can talk to me like live, like not me waiting on an email to get my account unblocked. And he says that like, oh, well, we don't do that anymore because of the volume in the chat. We don't do anything that has to do with the account. We only do with active orders. So if you're going onto the chat thinking you're going to get help with your account, you're not. They're going to send you to that email address that they tell you to send, which takes like forever for them to respond. So he does that, and then I ask him, I was like, is there any way, like there has to be, there's always someone higher than the person you're talking to. So I ask him and he says, no, there's not. The most I can do is send your concern to the person that handles these cases, like the person who blocked you. So I say, okay, and then I do kind of get a little bit upset, because I know in the past I have talked to a COP and they were able to fix whatever problems I had right away, as long as I gave them the proof that they needed for the concern that I had. So I asked him for that. I said, is there any way I can talk to the COP? And he says he no longer works with us. You have to, I'm not going to go in circles with you. You have to wait. And so I'm like, obviously I'm getting this person upset, and I'm upset. So of course that's reflecting in my writing, just because it's been a week and I have gotten no help, not an email saying we're looking into your case or anything, any update. So I do kind of get a little feisty, and I asked him again. And so then after a while, he says, the only thing I can do is send you, which I did, your concern to the person who blocked you. It looks like you have been blocked because you got multiple orders canceled back to back. I have maybe canceled 5 orders that I actually like, you know, I'm not going to make it, I can't make it, or something like, oh, I don't want to take that order. I've done probably 5. All the other orders that have been canceled that have my percentage, I think at like a 5% right now, is because when I clicked on the order, it put a way different order in my queue. I woken up to orders in my queue that I did not accept. And so I'm like, well, that's weird. Like, why is that in my queue? Maybe there was a mistake, so I just ignore it. And then he said that apparently I had 2 back-to-back orders canceled and they tried to call me and I didn't answer. And so I'm like, okay, I do remember receiving a call that Friday morning by Point Pickup, but I was like, well, I'm not on the clock. Like, you know, it comes, at least on my phone, it comes up as like spam caller. Sometimes I don't know. I don't answer numbers I don't know, but I do know when I see spam caller, it's either actual spam or I know it's the Point Pickup people. So I saw it and I was like, well, I'm not working right now, so it can't be from Point Pickup, so I'm not going to answer it. Well, apparently I'm assuming that that call was them, and they said that because I didn't answer, they blocked my account. So if you guys do receive a call from Point Pickup, answer it, because if not, I notice right now they are just blocking accounts if you're not answering your phone, which really sucks because clearly you can see I've been active on that account. Why wouldn't you be like, oh, maybe she's just not answering? Or like, what if I was busy doing something and I couldn't answer that call? You're just gonna block me? You wouldn't send me, like, they can send so many text messages throughout the day, like, hey, what's your ETA? Hey, I disabled your whatever, your GPS thing, but they can't send me a quick text being like, hey, we're about to cancel or block you. We just want to make sure this is an active account. Because I didn't answer, they're like, oh, block. So that just made me super frustrated, and it's been a week and I haven't still gotten any help besides the guy that I talked to this morning, which he basically did the stuff that the other people did. But I haven't gotten any actual, like, okay, your account will be unblocked in 2 days, your account will this. And it is Friday again, so I don't know if I have to wait another 2 business days or what. So it honestly just really sucks. But I do have some like pluses that I did learn. Well, not really pluses, but like updates for you guys who have concerns. So I did get a comment asking like the tips kind of look weird. So the tips are weird. I know Point Pickup recently tried to fix them, but many people are catching on that what they're doing is when you accept an order and it says that order is for like $11.95. Well, what they're doing now is they're calculating that $11.45. And so that's what you think, like, oh, I'm gonna get $11.45 plus a potential tip. Well, many people are catching on, noticing that they're not doing that anymore. What they're doing is they're making $11.45, but then when that customer tips, like let's say they tip $2, that $11.45 is basically going down to $9.45 because they're counting that customer's tip as the base pay. So let's say if that customer tipped $10, then you're only getting $1 for that delivery order, and then the $10 the customer is getting. The customer is giving you. So a lot of people are catching on to that. They don't know if it's a glitch. I know Point Pickup recently caught up on like the tips that people were saying that like, hey, there hasn't been tips since like October 11th to now. I haven't noticed any tips pending, any tips processing or anything. So Point Pickup did fix that, but now people are catching on that they're basically stealing our tips because they're adding it into the pay that they should be giving us and substituting it for the customer's tip. So many people of course don't know if it's a glitch. Point Pickup hasn't said anything. People, I do notice, get emails from Point Pickup. I don't get emails from Point Pickup, but I do follow a Facebook group, which luckily I think one of you guys commented about me following some Facebook groups. So I did go onto Facebook and followed a group that I really like, that I've kind of been getting like a lot of details because I haven't been working. Let me show you guys. So this is the one that I recently joined, and it's been helping me quite a bit for like getting updates because I'm not getting anything from Point Pickup. I used to be able to log into the app and I'd see like updates and stuff, but I literally can't see anything. And this is what's actually showed me that there was a person on here that got blocked the same time I got blocked, and they had informed me that if you didn't answer that call, that's what they were starting to do. They were blocking accounts. And then when I finally got confirmed by that chat person that that's what he told me, I was like, okay, so that person obviously had the same problem I did, that they didn't answer the call and then they got blocked. But yeah, I'd recommend you guys going on here and definitely checking it out if you guys have any questions. It just helps with a lot of people from around different states having the same problems, and maybe they're getting answers because maybe their emails are going before anybody else's, so it can definitely help you out. As far as the blocking thing, I have no idea. I definitely will keep you guys updated. I'm hoping it gets fixed within the next at least 2-3 days, just because I have bills coming up, and I don't know if any of you guys, or if you guys do this for like a little side money, then you guys wouldn't really worry that much, but I use this as my main income. And I have been since I quit my job at like 5 years of working retail, because in my videos I did say that I just want to like focus on myself and really focus on social media and stuff like that. So not having this job and me recently moving into an apartment, I mean, my husband thankfully has enough money to cover, but I just like having my help with utility bills, and then he pays rent so that we still have cushion money to, like, if we want to have a great day going somewhere or going out somewhere, we just have that extra money. And then I just enjoy working. But I really hope this gets fixed. But definitely follow that group. Another thing that I noticed, people were asking if like the whole one order thing was like a glitch or anything. That does seem like it's a continuous thing that they are doing, which honestly sucks. I know people who don't struggle with getting orders, it's really affecting, but the people who I guess struggled with getting orders in the past think it's like a great update because it like guarantees you an order. But to be honest, I just feel like for the people that depend on an order an hour, it kind of hit really hard just because you're used to making that $1,000 paycheck where now you're making like $400, $300. It definitely puts an effect on you, of course, if you were depending on that. But for the people who are using it as like side money or a little side hustle that they're doing or just for fun whenever they have free time, I think it's great for them. I think that it'll definitely guarantee you an order whenever you just feel like hopping on and being like, you know what, I feel like picking up an order. You'll be able to get that order. Now, I have been banned for a week, so I'm not sure if maybe they've updated anything. So far, what I've seen in that Facebook thing, they haven't. The most I've seen is the way maybe they drop the hours. I'll definitely have to look into that because I think I read one thing that now they're dropping them an hour before they were dropping them 2 hours in advance, but I'm not quite sure on that. Before I got banned, I did notice a little update they did to where if you're picking up cold groceries, there is like a warning when you accept it to let you know like you have a certain time limit to drop off those cold groceries, which I think is good. But I'm really hoping, again, these changes change just because it honestly just sucks. Like having to wait so many hours to get an order. I know they did fix the little map thing, but you still can't see the location. But I know on the map you can see like the location on there, but you can't actually see the physical address. They did change that. Before you couldn't see anything. I think I discussed that in one of my updates, that you literally only saw the Walmart store. Now you can see the 2 houses or the destination that you're going to. You just can't see the actual physical address until you accept it. And I know I saw some concerns that people were kind of upset because they depended on that to make sure they didn't pick up like apartment complexes because of their age or maybe their health conditions. They don't want to walk up potentially 3 flights of stairs with like the 40-gallon waters or like 10 things of Gatorade. So I think maybe they should fix that just to make sure you don't have employees having those problems to where it could be a danger for them because they're going to realize when they get to that apartment that maybe that customer is on the 4th floor and then they might have to cancel the order because they don't feel safe going up those 4 floors or something like that. So I think they should fix that just so you can see the physical address. I don't know why they would take that away, like make it a surprise for us. I'm not really sure. I'm hoping they fix that. I never really depended on that, mostly depended on the map just because I kind of knew the location of where I was at. So I knew like if the little dot was up here, I knew like, oh, I'm going to those apartments over there. So yeah, I really hope they fix that. This was just a quick video just because I have been gone out for a week, and that's why there's mostly been a lot of like house stuff because that's what I've basically been doing for the past week, is really just fixing the apartment stuff. But I really hope I can make more point pickup videos. I did sign up for Spark, which is another kind of point pickup thing. You kind of work with Walmart, so I'm going to try that out. But it said it would take like 4 to 7 days for my application to go through, just so that I have a backup in case this does happen again, because it seems like they're really cracking down on blocking accounts, and if you're not answering their calls, they're going to block you. So just keep that in mind. But I really hope you guys have a great day, and don't forget to subscribe. We're almost at 200 subscribers. I'm so excited. Thank you guys for all the comments, and just me being able to help somebody out there just makes me so happy. I really hope you guys enjoy my other videos. I know they don't get as many views, but I do enjoy those as well. But I really hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.